Don't. No. You. But I want to. I'm Marilyn Harris.
And I'm Percy Smith.
And this is GrandFan Friday on Victoriously Crazy.
Mm-hmm. We got a good one, boy. We got a good one.
Come on, Chris. Come on. Woo, woo, woo. There you go.
Oh, you crazy.
We are complete.
Yeah, man. This podcast is special. Yes. We've got a GrandFan who knows everything about Victorious.
Oh, yeah.
And other Nickelodeon shows. And he talks all about them on TikTok.
Talk to the tick.
Please welcome
Chris Jones. Let's do it together. We got to do it proper.
Okay.
Chris Jones.
Yeah. Proper, man. Proper. Yeah, right.
Now, you don't just talk about Victorious on social media.
Mm-hmm.
You discuss many shows and movies. And we have some questions to get to know you better. Are you ready to influence us with your answers?
Okay. All right, first question. What do you think makes Victorious unique?
The characters itself, the school, the craziness that you just see in the show going on. Especially the school, yeah. Definitely the school. I feel like that plays like a really big part in the craziness of Victorious.
What do you think was the funniest episode?
I think the one where they're all staying at Psychowitz's house.
Sleepover at Psychowitz.
That was sweet.
That one was really funny.
Good choice. Good choice.
I still couldn't figure out how Andre got pregnant.
Oh my God, that was wrong.
And Grandma was mad that he was there, not that he was pregnant.
She made him.
She snatched him up.
It's like, who did that to you? You really think somebody? Oh, Grandma.
She's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's right. My bad.
Okay. Who do you think is the most interesting character on Victorious?
Mm-hmm.
I would say Kat.
Yes, I agree.
Like she's just. I feel like she's always in her own world. And she'll just say the most randomest things, and they're just like, "Okay, Kat."
And she had a Bible addiction. You know, which character do you relate to the most?
Let's see. I feel like I can relate to a lot of them at certain times. Like I feel like sometimes I can be Tori, and then sometimes I can be like talented as Andre. Sometimes I can be a little mean like Jade, like just a little grumpy from time to time.
Yeah.
And then I feel like maybe Kat, like with the childish attitude and just like living life as till its fullest.
I like that.
Yeah. If you had to write an episode, what kind of story would you come up with?
Let's see. I think I would do like maybe a mystery story. Like how they did with like when Trina's harness came off. Mm-hmm. Something a little bit like that. But when they have to, I think I would maybe do like one of them's missing, and they have to find out where, like, you know, one of them, like let's say Robbie's missing, and they have to figure out.
It's always Robbie.
I know.
No, and then in the end they'll figure out that it was Rex that kidnapped Robbie this whole time.
Maybe he got a harness.
Yeah.
Robbie.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's pretty good, Chris.
Yeah, that's a good one. I love it.
So you really know a lot about Victorious and other shows. What made you want to start posting about them?
I think it started off with, I saw one thing from like a Disney show clip, and I found it funny. I was like, oh, I'll just post this on TikTok and, you know, see how it goes. And people liked it, and it blew up, and I was like, whoa. I'm like, this blew up. Okay. You should do more shows like that. You're funny. I was like, oh. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I can do that. Like, I have a very good memory of my childhood, so I think I can do it. And then from there, it just kind of took off.
Wow, that's cool.
So, it is surprising when people you're just having fun and people
you know,
get
just sharing their own ideas, and people just think it's funny.
Yeah. And they want to see more, and they let you know.
Yeah.
They'll let you know.
It's just like when Andre did that performance and Grandma was like, "You blew it up."
That's right.
That was so funny.
He did blow it up.
That threw threw that hand up.
That's
was funny.
my grandson.
That was acting, right? That was all. They didn't tell you to throw your hand up like that, right?
No, all the physical stuff was all me.
Wow.
They gave me the words, and then I would put the physicality to it.
Wow,
Cool.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Really good.
yeah.
Acting.
Well, I like the physicality that you use in your TikToks, because when you go like this, and you get that finger up there. I know something coming. Yeah.
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I love it. That's when I lean in, because I say, "Oh, okay, I'm about to learn something."
Yeah, you know it's coming, right? You know it's coming.
Yeah, that's physicality.
Yeah.
When you first started social media, did you expect to be such a huge success?
Yeah.
I think that was like the all-time goal in the end. But I think like everyone, I was just trying to like, put myself out there to see what would happen. And then when it actually happened, I think there were times I would just be like, okay, this is happening. You got to keep it consistent so you can keep it happening so you don't lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
That's actually the hard part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you like what you're doing, it's cool. It's cool, man.
Yeah. I don't know. With me, in the middle of the night, my ideas come. So I either dictate it into my phone or I use
That's what I
notes.
do.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
I love that. I love
I'll just be
that.
watching something and I'll just like rewind it. I'm like, okay, pause it. I'm like, okay, this episode 22.1, do this. And then I'll go back to the show and just be like, okay, make sure to make that video tonight after you watch the show.
Wow.
I love that.
Yeah.
You are a true filmmaker. I am so impressed.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because that's what creatives do. When something comes, they have to put it down or it'll just drive them crazy. It just stirs.
It does.
Yeah, and the worst thing, it disappears. It's like, wait a minute, what was that I was thinking?
No, because when it disappeared, I'll just be like, okay, let me think. I'll just like be sitting there going like through everything that I just thought of. And then like I'm like, okay, maybe it's gone. And then I'll just be doing something. And then out of nowhere it'll come back. And I'm like, I gotta write this down. I gotta write this out. I gotta write this down.
Yeah. Second chance.
Yeah, learn your lesson the hard way.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. You are truly a creative though, if that happens to you. So it kind of falls into this next question. Tell us about your creative process when it comes to making videos.
So I think let's see, for the most part, I'll just like sit down and just be like, okay, what video can I do today? Like it's something funny, something interesting, something people don't know. And then I'll just kind of like have a little flashback because everyone thinks they go, do you just watch TV all day? And I'm like, no, I have a good memory of everything.
Yeah.
And it's like whenever
haters
I'm filming something, I'll like find something that I want to film. And then as I'm filming, I'll be like, wait a minute, there's something else in this video too I can use. And so then I'll like finish making the one video and then I'll go back to that same clip and make a different video off of a different topic from the same video.
I like that.
Cool, right?
Yeah. They do that in acting. They do different versions or angles of scenes. And then with editing, they have choices.
Yeah.
They don't have to just go with one thing.
Yeah, and then when they show the show, and when it comes on, you're like surprised because you don't know which one they're going to pick. And they don't tell you.
Yeah, you just see the final product.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
It really is,
I really like how you had Rex in one of your clips. He's always ignored. People don't hardly pick that dude. So it was like,
Rex is cool, man.
I remember there was this Sam and Cat episode where I think they had included, it was when Robbie was on there on some talk show and and he gets kidnapped and ran over and it's by Rex's company and Rex is driving the truck.
Rex is evil. Okay.
He is, man.
Yeah, he probably was cursed into being a little dummy because he probably did some evil deeds. Yeah.
So you're awesome analyzing scenes from shows and movies. Have you thought about being a journalist or a reporter?
Reporting wise, I've kind of thought about it, but not really like fully. But the funny thing about that is I'm actually I was taking last semester a class that kind of talks about like how to write like journal style, like how to come up with titles for that, how to make it interesting.
I knew it. I could see the journalistic flair to it. How are you doing in that class? How'd it go?
Oh, I ended up with an A, so I was proud of that.
Hey!
Whoa, whoa!
A's are always good.
Yeah. You seem like the one that he'll get an A- and he'll go up to the professor like, look, we got a problem.
I'm like, I'll give you a shout out on TikTok.
You're like, okay, A plus, bam.
Yeah, that'll work, dude. That'll work.
All right, you're a college student. Do you want to share what you're studying?
I'm doing business management and then minoring with mass communication.
Ah.
And it kind of like, it kind
Yeah.
of works out because like, you know, business, TikTok, it kind of fits in very well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's brilliant.
So did college come first or TikTok, or did it just come at the same time?
I think it was kind of like the same time because I graduated during like the COVID era of high school.
Yeah.
So like it was when no one had really had anything to do, so we all just ran to TikTok over the summer. That's like when I kind of slowly started like going up, and then I started college, and then that's like when like the big change of TikTok suddenly came.
Yeah.
In my class, they were like, "I saw one of your videos." I was like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah, you're TikTok famous." I was like, "Oh," I was like, "That's cool."
That is cool.
Yeah. It's funny because you're putting it on a public site where anybody could see it, but it's always surprising when someone likes it so much that they actually tell you they saw it and they give their opinion.
Yeah, and the timing was perfect because people didn't have anything else to do. They were at home.
Yeah.
What are we going to do?
So when you're not in school or on social media, do you have any hobbies?
Usually, I'm always hanging out with friends, you know, catching up, going to the pool, mall, see some movies.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
They always know that I have the best movie picks, so they always go to me and be like, "Which one should we see today?" I'm like, "Let's go see this one."
Well, it's got to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris said, let's go.
They're pimping you. You're a movie pimp.
He's a movie pimp.
They should open up a theater called the Nostalgiaplex where they just play old movies and TV
I would
shows.
go to that.
Yeah.
Oh, me
Go to
too.
that.
Yeah.
There's TCM. I love to watch Turner
yeah.
classic movies. I never took any acting classes or anything. But I watched a lot of old movies, so I figured that was good enough.
That's how kind of I am. Like, I think because I've done some acting, and for me, I just kind of like take on like what I've seen in shows. Like, you know, okay, this person acts different. This person acts different. This personality's funny. You can try that. Like, it's different than what most people would go with.
Yeah.
Because then people are always like, just take acting classes. But I'm like, you can learn so much from just watching a movie, seeing what these characters act like, how this person act like.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the
that's
job
smart.
is on the job training, man. You know, some people didn't learn stuff from school. They were learning it from doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you have it inside of you, it comes out. And nobody can teach you that.
That's true. It could be a lot to manage social media and school. How do you balance it all out?
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. Like, I think because I'm home now, but when I was in my dorm, I think one thing I would be like, okay, go to class, then go to the gym, and I would come back, take a shower, and I'm like, okay, it's like, 3:00. I have some time. I can make a few videos here and there, and then I would make some, post one maybe, and then just do some schoolwork, and then maybe go with like the same route the next day. It would all depend on like how my day would be going, but I would always make sure to have at least one video posted per day and try to make at least 2 videos a day.
My old self, no.
Don't tell on yourself.
Hey, I'm a senior sensation. I am proud to be old. It gets me out of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And if I don't want to do something, I'll say I forgot.
I'm old.
You know?
Discounts.
I love Denny discount.
It's true.
That's right.
Yeah, pull out your AARP
God.
card.
Yeah.
Man, they like give you like, oh, you went AARP? Yeah, oh, you get 50% off. I'd be like, thank you.
Rent a car.
Rent a car. Yeah, everything, isn't it?
I'm off tag.
Here we go. Okay, this is me, right?
This is you.
Okay, you're already so accomplished. Are there any other goals you want to achieve in the near future?
Yes, I actually kind of do want to move upwards from TikTok into like you said, like the acting area or like the singing area, because I know I've been working on that for like even before TikTok, and I feel like now that I have TikTok, it can kind of help push me into that category, because I know a lot of creators usually they'll move on to music after TikTok, or they're being a movie just because they're an influencer.
Yeah. What city do you live in?
Tampa.
Tampa.
Oh,
okay, cool.
Yeah.
It gets hot there too, doesn't it?
It does. Like I remember this summer, for some reason it's so hot. Like I'll step outside and I'll just like feel it. And I'm just like, wow. Like it is just hot.
Okay.
All right. What kind of advice do you have for anyone who wants to be an influencer?
I I would say, because I think my friends, they ask me this all the time. They go, how can I be famous like you? How did you get big? And I'm just like, you just have to, it's like a trial and error effect to me. Like, you just have to keep
That's true.
posting different things and just see what blows up and then find out what fits for you. 'Cause, like, that's how I got started. Like, I was posting a lot when I first started, just the funny things that I thought were funny and random things. And then, of course, like, the TV show one blew up and I just went with that and it got me to here.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's so nice.
Yeah, man. You had drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I got out of that: drive, consistency,
Ambition.
ambition, and vision.
Chris, I was gonna tell you one of my favorite TikToks of yours. It doesn't have to do anything about TV shows, but I guess it's in the comedy department. I relate to this very much. You're looking at a menu.
Oh, yeah, that
Let's
one.
call this a menu. And like me, we don't want something fancy when everybody else does. Excuse me, sir. I'll have chicken tenders.
And that was based on a true story.
Oh, really?
Very true. Like, everyone, they were like, why'd you get chicken tenders? I was like, I didn't want that, and I don't like shrimp. I'm like, I'll just eat the chicken tenders. It's good to me.
They were good, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were good.
Yeah.
Crispy.
Were they crispy?
Yeah.
Good. I like
Yeah.
crispy.
You got sauce
I love
inside.
chicken.
Yes. Ranch buffalo sauce.
Mm.
They're good.
Oh,
Oh, I'm eating
I'm
after
getting
this.
hungry.
I am. I'm gonna make some chicken burritos.
Oh, Percy can cook.
See?
Yeah,
Messing with me like that.
that's right.
I'm looking at it right now.
So there. Okay.
I'm serious. It's right there, man.
Yeah. As soon as we jump off,
All right,
you,
what's
you
that?
might even see a burrito come up.
No.
Like-
No, you don't
never
want to see
know.
that.
Okay, that was the last questions about. Oh wait, did we ask about the advice for anyone
Yeah.
that wants to be an influencer?
Yes.
Order chicken tenders.
Yeah.
Just order chicken tenders.
It'll activate that brain.
That's right.
Okay, so do you want to share your social media
Oh, please
with
do.
people that?
Yeah.
that
So
wanna see you?
so my TikTok it would be Chris Jones, but I guess there's another Chris Jones out there. So it's Chris Jones with a Z.
Oh,
there you
I like
go.
that.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
how you do it.
that's very homeboy.
And then
Mhm.
I think my Instagram is basically the same, and so is my YouTube as well, just Chris Jones.
Oh, I like that.
I know at
Yeah.
first it was like something else, but then I think as I was getting bigger, I was like, maybe I should just have my actual name. Because I'm like, other
Mhm.
influencers, they just have their name. I'm like, maybe I should just. I think I'm at the status where I need to just put my name instead of something random.
Yeah. Yeah, that way they can find you.
Yeah.
If they can only just remember your name, that's an easy way.
Yeah.
Every time I say Chris Jones, I'm going to say, he got it going on.
Chris Jones
Because you
got it
do.
going on.
You do. I am so impressed with you, young man. I mean, you're kind of humble about somebody that got over 1 million followers.
I think the funny thing is too, when I first hit 1 million, people were like, "Oh my god, you just hit 1 million followers!" And I was like, "I know." I'm like, am I supposed to celebrate or something? I'm like, what does that mean? It's 1 million, but I think after I hit it, I was like, 1 million people follow me. I was like, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, he's like,
Hey, bro, not that many people watch one TV show anymore these days.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's probably why.
yeah. It is impressive. But it also shows that what you have is what people like.
That's right.
And that you're doing it right
Mhm.
and you're doing it well. So congratulations.
Your family must be so
Woo,
proud of you.
woo.
Your family
Yeah.
must be so
The
proud.
thing is, I
Yes.
don't think they didn't really know until they saw my account. They were like, "You have 1 million followers." I was like, "Oh yeah, you guys didn't know? I thought you knew."
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's funny about family because they will keep you grounded. They'll be like, yeah, okay, Mr. Million.
Mr. Special.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
sure you
Many
have.
times.
Yeah, I know how family can be,
Yeah,
you
there's
know.
something.
But you just keep on doing what you're
That's
doing
right.
and keep your creative
Mhm.
juices flowing. Be true to your game.
Yeah, stay
You know,
humble.
'cause-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be nice to everyone.
Yes. You
No
get a
matter
lot of
what.
advice from people that don't know how to do anything, but they see you doing something,
Mhm.
you know. So
Because they
it's,
can't see themselves doing it, so they can't see you.
Yeah.
How you gonna do? Yeah, be quiet.
We're grandparents.
Mhm.
We got to throw in some advice.
Yeah, we've seen
Okay.
it all.
We've seen it. So thank you everyone out there
you.
for listening to Victoriously Crazy
Mhm.
Podcast. I want to actually throw a special thank you shout out to Jess and Leah Mulder. They listen to every podcast and make comments. They're my buds, my friends, my girlfriends, my, you know, I just love them.
Aw.
Okay, so thank you too, and thank everybody else out there. Thank you, Bennett.
Yeah.
Thank you, Percy. Thank you, Chris Jones. Thank you, microphone. Thank you, headphones. I'm in a thankful mood.
Aw.
So if you like Victoriously Crazy, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, because we all know sharing is good. And
You got a
I'm
great
really impressed
smile.
with you, young man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your smile is beautiful.
Mhm.
And I
Thank
know
you.
those aren't dentures. Those are real, right?
Yeah, those are right.
Oh, you crazy.
Did you say dentures?
Just got to dentures.
Dentures.
I got to check.
Never
I
know.
run with a crowd that take
know.
their teeth out when they go to bed.
Some people do.
All right, that's enough.
Enough of that.
Okay, Chris, are you ready for Andre's Grandma Acts Out?
Let's do it.
Yay!
Uh-oh.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
You ready, Grandma?
I'm ready.
Roll.
Is that Chris Jones in front of me?
Hi, Grandma.
Hi. You the guy with the million, the one and all the 0 followers, right?
Yeah, it's the 1.0. Yeah, that's a million on TikTok.
Oh, thank you. Numbers confuse me. I want to be an influencer.
An influencer.
And I do. I have 5 followers. I got them right here. I want you to help me with them.
Five.
That-
The hand.
That's my 5 followers. How do I get 1 million from this?
Maybe if you buy 1 million of them, you can have 1 million followers.
I don't have that kind of money. I am on Social Security, and there's no security.
Security. I don't think there needs to be a security.
They look. This one like my TikTok. This one like my TikTok. This one like my TikTok. This one don't know, and this one thinking about it. How do I increase the numbers?
You gotta tell them to follow you. Tell them to tell their
did.
friends to follow you.
Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow. Oh! Wait a minute!
I don't think you want to
No!
put yourself.
They don't like that. They
Tell
don't
them to
like
like
being
it.
told.
How about maybe we can ask Andre. Andre might know.
You know, that's a good idea. Andre! I need help with my followers. Oh! They violent.
I think he might know.
Sing.